Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood farmer Free Range Kara, and I have another story from the farm that I've dredged up from my childhood. This one's not too bad, like it's not gross or anything. It's the story of the time my family tried to build a gazebo. So my dad was a welder at home, and he had a bunch of well pipe that we would use to make corrals and stuff like that. So he's like, why don't we just take some of this well pipe and we'll make it into like a little gazebo, a little shelter that we'll put in like the back lot, have a nice place to, you know, have a little fire without the bugs, all that good stuff. So we got the majority of the frame up, but then it came time to put the roof on, and we didn't have a reliable way to get up to the slanted roof, like it's, you know, shaped like that. So my dad, in his infinite ingenuity, I said that correctly the first time, applause for me. In his infinite ingenuity, he was like, I don't have a ladder that can get me that high up. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take the swing off the kid's swing set. This is a real thing. And he hooked it up to the winch in his shop. And he's like, all right, kid, get on. So I sat in this swing, I'm hooked up to a winch, and he pulls me up to the top of this gazebo. And it's not a small gazebo, like it's almost the height of his shop door, which is, you know, it can fit a tractor in it. So yeah, I was terrified, and he's like, all right, before you go up, I'm gonna hand you all these tools and you're gonna start working on putting the roof on. And he quickly realized that I, at like 11 years old, was not the ideal candidate to put a roof together. I did not know what I was doing. He's not very good at giving instructions. You know, he's your typical boomer father, where he doesn't explain things very well and then he gets mad when things don't work. So then he's like, all right, we won't have you go up there. And this man put himself in the child's swing and winched himself up and put the roof on himself. I do think to this day that building is still not finished. I think it got put in the back 40 and it's just sitting there with like a quarter of a roof on it. But yeah, that's some farm, like some farm handyman, like we'll make do with what we have kind of stuff. Because let's be real, the nearest place that we could buy a ladder was an hour away, and he was not going to drive an hour one way to go pick up a taller ladder, so swing set. Yeah, that explains a lot about me, doesn't it? Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have any funny stories from your childhood, please let me know, and we'll see you next time. Alright, bye-bye!